It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Mavericks in Dallas. For Dallas, one thing they've talked about, sustaining focus on the defensive end, allowing no easy shots, trying to be disruptive, maybe causing some turnovers that can lead to easy buckets in transition. And tonight, we get to see DeAndre Jordan. Kenny's come a long way since being drafted in the second round back in 2008.
Man, I can't believe he's been in the league over a decade. That's amazing. Either you're getting old or he's
I'm not getting old. I'm not aging at all.
One of you guys are getting old. But he went from a project to an NBA All-Star.
Excellent defender, excellent rebounder. Most of his points come within 5 feet of the basket. Drafted in the second round. But guess what? Kenny's got that $200 million.
Wow.
Thanks for joining us.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We are here at the American Airlines Center with the crowd going crazy. We've got the Brooklyn Nets facing the Dallas Mavericks. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge down on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kev. Well, Rick Carlisle is a coaching graybeard. He's entering his second decade as coach of the Mavericks. He led them to the franchise's first and only title in 2011. Now, Eric Spoelstra lost that series to Carlisle, and he says of him, he's a Hall of Famer, a trailblazer as president of the Coaches Association. We all owe him a great deal. Kevin?
He is a legend. Thank you, D.A. Doris, both of these teams tonight have been struggling, looking to get things back on track, grab a hold of the rudder and get a win.
You know what, Kevin? Sometimes winning can solve all ills. And so you're right. Both of these teams have hit a rough patch in their season. And so what has to happen here is there has to be great leadership. And one night, just one quality win can sometimes turn a whole season and the way it feels around. You walk back into that locker room, you dap each other up, and you say, hey, we got on the right side tonight.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Russell and Crabbe are in the backcourt together. Carroll is the 3 with Hollis Jefferson at the 4. And it's Allen in at the center.
Boy, that possession doesn't come together if it's not for Carroll's assist. He brings it home for him with the pretty dime.
Here's Matthews. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Russell with it. Carroll with it. Matthews covering. Floats 1 up, and the bucket is good from Carroll in deep.
Well, he has the size to be effective inside. DeMarre Carroll understands how to use that frame to get inside and make shots.
It's Carroll on the wing. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, everything starts with a great pass, right? That's really pretty.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. That's tipped. Barnes kicks to Jordan. Inside, here's Matthews. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Matthews has got his second bucket of the game to go. Out to the wing. Hollis Jefferson, good.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Smith, the pass to Doncic. Back to Smith. To the inside. To the middle. To the paint. Here's Barnes, and it's Dallas with another.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. Now, Barnes, great concentration with a hand in his face.
Russell kicks to Carroll. Down low. Crabbe, good.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he went all in there. He embraces the challenge and somehow finishes with the layup. Let's remember, DeMarre Carroll has been around a long time in the NBA. This guy is a tough defender, and his offense had taken a step back the last few seasons, but last year took on a much greater role and was a big-time locker room presence. Boy, the offense is really clicking. 4 for 5 from the field to start. Nice.
Pass to Allen. To the inside. Carroll kicks to Crabbe. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Smith. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Smith's got his first 2 points.
And I like seeing that Smith Jr. has a strong sense for when to shoot the mid-range.
Allen finds Hollis Jefferson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Allen slams it in.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit.
A work in progress for sure, but I like how Smith Jr. still keeps taking those deep shots.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And that one drops for him. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
A minute 50 left here in the first quarter. No problems knocking that one down.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
That's a 2 from Smith. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. 1:32 left to play here in the first. Over to the wing. Russell passes to Allen. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's his first foul. Allen kicks to Crabbe. Lets it go with a 3.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Well, the Brooklyn Nets, one of the younger teams in the league this year and last year. And obviously, with young teams and with the style of play, turnovers are going to be something you've got to contend with along the way.
To the left wing. And it's Carroll in the corner. Feeds to Allen. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Mavericks trail by 3. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Yes, that goes in. Jordan's got his second basket of the game. 30 seconds left to play in the first. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
And he recovers it. Smith. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Smith's got 9 points.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
I like the synergy, right? The ball is moving well, and they're seeing that hard work pay off.
They get it again. And Allen with the slam.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Nets lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Coming to the Brooklyn Nets in 2017, Alan Crabb saw the opportunity.
Being a net for me, man, is just great. You know, it's good for my future. It's good for my career. I think they did whatever they had to do in order to get me. So why wouldn't you want to play for an organization like that, man?
Clearly, this team values Crabb, and Greg, what he gives them.
And no question, Crabb is a floor spacer who also defends at a high level, a versatile player.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I mean, tremendous ball and body movement to start this game.
I think they're moving the basketball incredibly well and getting to the right spots on the floor, and it's really providing easy opportunities.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Mavericks. Inside pairing is Dirk and Jordan. J.J. Barea is out there with Dennis Smith. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Good! Hollis Jefferson's got 8 points.
Well, you think about the Brooklyn Nets and Kenny Atkinson having a tough task of rebuilding this organization. It is still feeling the effects of the trade that stripped them of so many picks. But give Kenny credit for embracing the challenge and knowing there's a long road ahead.
And Barnes comes to help. Fareed banked in off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. To the inside. And Allen with the block. To the paint. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And with Atkinson and the Nets, he said it feels like the team is a starter.
Right, Atkinson has taken a more hands-on approach with the team. He works out with the group, he does weightlifting with them. He wants to build the idea that the team is striving towards something together.
Davis is checked in for Allen. Pass to LeVert. And that one, good. And the Nets lead by 4.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Barea finds Jordan. And here is Nowitzki. From deep, Barea. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
That consistency from distance, that's something J.J. Barea has worked on, and you can see the results here.
Here's Davis, and no good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Barnes left side, and another basket for Dallas.
And I tell you what, somebody's draped all over him, and he's still able to connect.
To the middle, Hollis Jefferson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, phenomenal decision-making from the young guard, Spencer Dinwiddie. Nicely done, putting it on time and on target.
Smith dishes to Nowitzki. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating the whole game at a high level.
It's just so great to see ball movement like this, and he is excellent at getting his teammates involved.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. LeVert's got 5 points now this quarter. With the analysis, the defensive impact becoming more advanced, Doris, do you think that helps defenders gain recognition even when they're not putting up numbers in individual statistical categories.
Well, think about a recent winner of the Defensive Player of the Year, and that's Draymond Green, whose value becomes into sharp focus, particularly in the fourth quarter of games. When it becomes a possession ball game and Draymond Green is flying around the floor in help defensive position, covering up for teammates' mistakes, I absolutely think, Kevin, increasingly because of the advanced metrics, that players can be defined outside of points and rebounds. So I love the impact of the numbers.
Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Nowitzki. Matthews comes in for Barnes. And Doncic is subbed in for J.J. Barea. And the Nets making a change here as well. Carroll's checked in. Here's Davis. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's LeVert. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For 3, Smith. The rebound by the Nets.
Well, I'll tell you, still looking for that first 3 of the second quarter. He had one to open this game in the first. I'll tell you, they're willing to give him that shot, and he takes advantage of it.
58 seconds left to play here in the half. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, there's a level of concentration required on the interior, and Dennis Smith Jr. more than up to the task.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know Dennis Smith, his first instinct is to shoot, and when he's hot, look out.
Here's Dinwiddie, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now this quarter. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Powell, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Yeah, soft-looking jumper from Powell. Really tremendous confidence from mid-range.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. LeVert the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Clock at 6. Here's LeVert. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Boy, I love the way Karis LeVert is attacking. This guy is a skilled guard with tremendous speed.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Nets up by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how would you evaluate your team's performance in the first half?
You know, I like the way we're playing tonight, but, you know, 1 or 2 untimely turnovers, these guys are going to convert quickly, so we have to play an aggressive but precise game.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The biggest lead they were able to get out to during the first period was 6 points. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. The second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
cars crossing back and forth over the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge as we welcome you back to Dallas. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Dennis Smith in this one.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
I don't think you could ask for anything more from this guy. He has been fantastic to start this one.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Setting the floor for the Nets. Carroll is the 3 with Hollis Jefferson at the 4. Russell and LeVert in the backcourt. And it's Allen in at the center position. To the paint and stolen by Barnes. Here's Jordan. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Jordan's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Dallas. Well, when people talk about Harrison Barnes, Doris, everyone will tell you he's one of the most poised and thoughtful players in the league.
I think some of that was on display during his tenure with the Golden State Warriors. And with this present organization, they've basically said, we need you to be a more vocal leader. And he's accepted that challenge.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Back to Russell from downtown, and the 3 ball is good. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 19 points for Smith.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
It's deflected. Inside, it's stolen by Carroll. And there's the pass to LeVert. Deep 2 from Russell. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Allen slams it in.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
That's leading by 5. Russell kicks to Carroll. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Carroll. Here's LeVert from 12 feet out. And that's good for 2. LeVert's got 12 points in the game.
Well, Karis LeVert can fill it up from anywhere, but this guy is a terrific mid-range scorer.
For 3, Smith. Another 3 for Dallas. Here's Russell. He's got 8. Pass to LeVert. Kicks to Carroll. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, the best thing there is how decisive DeMarre Carroll was. He's going to rise and fire as soon as he touches the ball.
And finished off by Doncic.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
And you can blame it on a terrible defensive breakdown, one that could possibly swing the momentum here.
Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Carroll's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
In today's NBA, we like to talk about that three-point shot. Well, the Dallas Mavericks, believe it or not, took the 4th most in the NBA last year.
He gives them a double-digit lead. Russell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Brooklyn. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And the Mavs, Doris, not only took a lot of threes, they made a lot of threes.
Well, when you have shooters, the likes of Dirk Nowitzki, Wes Matthews, Doug McDermott, the list goes on, three-point shooting was the least of their worries last season.
A different look for Dallas. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Jordan. Mike Powell comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Dennis Smith. And then for Brooklyn, Fareed comes in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And Krabs subbed in for LeVert. Barea, that's a 2-pointer. Nice jump shot. Good. Barea's got 9.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
And Fareed throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
I'll tell you, hasn't always been a high percentage shooter, but he's dangerous, and Barea will keep coming at you until you stop him.
Crabbe finds Russell. Back to Crabbe for three. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Crabbe's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Nets.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
But both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
And Allen with the block. Now here's Crabbe. Tight defense on him. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Fareed kicks to Crabbe beyond the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Listen, he's been a key component of their offense tonight. Efficient and effective.
Bounce pass Barea. Powell dishes to Nowitzki. Barea against Russell. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Barea.
Boy, you can't pin their struggles today on him. He's been on fire from the field.
Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Nowitzki, and another basket for Dallas.
Even with Dirk contested, you always have the sense that he's going to make the shot. Absolutely sensational.
Passes it to Fareed. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And really the story of the half, one team shooting it lights out, the other, the lights are just out.
Yeah, that's right. You said it. They don't find a way to switch it back on. They're in trouble.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Kenneth Fareed. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Barea surveying the floor. Another three for Dallas.
Well, Barea's intensity right now is not being matched by the defense. And to me, that's why he's scoring at will right now.
And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we... Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about who's more physical. And you got to meet them early in defensive possession. These guys are going to wear down, but we got to make them.
Well, imploring his guys to up the aggressiveness on the defensive side.
And Kevin, preaching physicality. When you play for Coach Carlisle, you got to bring energy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the wings, it's Doncic and Barnes. Nowitzki is out there with Powell, and it's Barea in at the one spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And it's sent back by Russell. Doris, look in your crystal ball. 5 years from now, who do you think will be the 2-3 best players in the NBA?
Well, certainly some of the names. I won't say this is a definitive list, but as long as health holds, I'm going to give you 3 men who are going to be bad men in the NBA for a long time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, because the Greek freak is able at his size to handle it, take it off the window, and dominate action in transition. If he gets a consistent jump shot, forget about it. Ben Simmons, exactly the same thing. His passing ability is extraordinary. I think you'll see him get a low post game, and I think he'll get a jump shot, and he will be unguardable. And one of my absolute favorites is Mr. Joel Embiid. Give it to you inside, give it to you outside. Mr. Embiid can handle it. He can dominate with his defense. Those 3 men are going to be all-stars for a long, long time.
Barea kicks to Powell. Over in the corner, Barnes. Another 3 for Dallas.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
Russell passes to Allen. The Nets working the ball around now. Nowitzki against Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Russell. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
The other bench deflated because that was a rough sequence for the defense. They hated to give up those points, but did nothing to stop it.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
Look for Dallas. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Powell. Matthews comes in for Barnes. And it's Dennis Smith in for J.J. Barea. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops. And that'll get us going on a run. Guys?
Allen finds Russell. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Guys, just incredible concentration from the crafty guard. D'Angelo Russell, tough to stop. Think about this. In his first season away from the Lakers last year, D'Angelo Russell seemed to be a much more confident player. Looked like the #2 overall pick we expected coming out in 2015.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Brooklyn.
One shot.
Free throw good, Russell. And Russell missing a lot of time before the midway point last year with a knee injury.
Well, I think he knew that he would be called upon to lead the team with his scoring and playmaking ability, and he really stepped up to the challenge. Amazing what a change of scenery can do for a guy.
Count that one.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
Harris, right side. Inside, Hollis Jefferson.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Nice shot by Smith.
Looking comfortable shooting off the dribble. Smith Jr. sizing up the defense and cashing in.
Russell dishes to Crab. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Damari Carroll's checked in for Harris.
Damari Carroll.
Allen kicks to Russell. And it's Carroll in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Carroll's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
Boy, some long-distance damage being done by Damari Carroll. Evidence of the work he's put in that perimeter shooting.
Smith the pass to Nowitzki. Another three for Dallas.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a three on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
It's stolen by Smith. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Lobs it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. High arcing shot, and it's laid up and in by Carroll. And the Nets lead by 13. Matthews against Carroll. Matthews finds Nowitzki. Crab pulls it in. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And he dunks it down.
Oh, Kevin, how about Hollis Jefferson's sensational athleticism fends off the defense effectively?
Here's Jordan right over the D.
Good job working the in-between area.
Yeah, I think if the defense is going to give that to him, he's got to take the opportunity. He uses his size and high release point on the jumper.
Russell dishes to Allen. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
Just great anticipation from Dirk, playing his cards right on the defensive end, comes through with the rejection.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Brooklyn.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Allen.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
A three from Barnes. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
I'll tell you, the thing about Barnes, sometimes struggles to create the tight handle he continues to work on, really thrives when it's catch and shoot.
Crabbe kicks to Allen. Out to the right wing. Goes up the baseline, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Nets lead by 14. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And a new group in for the Nets. Ed Davis is checked in for Allen. Fareed comes in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Harris is checked in for Damari Carroll. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Russell. Here's Davis. They get it back. And there's the pass to Crabbe. 6 to shoot. Over Doncic. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And all the energy has been sucked out of this arena. This is not what the fans came to see.
Well, they took the crowd completely out of this game, and when you get a lead like that, it's sort of deflating for the home crowd. What a solid victory on the road.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much with Kenneth Fareed. What was the key tonight?
Just keep attacking, keep playing strong, and my teammates, they believe in me. Just relock in and get focused and play my game.
Great team win tonight, Kenneth. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you for watching my video game, basketball game, NBA 2K19, my friend, my brother. I hope you guys enjoy my video game. And for sure, my friend, my brother, we will see it again next time for sure, my friend, my brother. Hope you have a good day, a good time. a great time, a good team, and a good night, my friend, my brother. And see you next time. Thank you for watching. See you next